Hi there, Pete from Clark Brothers, back to show you some more things about some cool tools. Wow, look at this, more rigids. You'd think they're my favorite or something. Well, they are. Big surprise. These are 18 volt brushless. I guess they're the closest thing you can get to the Octanes, which I tried to buy, but they weren't available at the time because of, you know, that thing that went on the last 3 years. Anyways, this is an 18 volt rigid drill. A couple batteries here. This is a 2 AH meaning amp hour. That's about as much as I can tell you about that. I don't really know what they mean. The larger the amp hour, the more battery runtime you have. So most of my stuff is 4s. I do have a couple 2s. This is your, regular everyday type drill. Mine's a hammer drill, so I can put it to hammer. I can put it just to drill, or I have some power settings where it kind of lets up and doesn't, sink my screw any farther than I want. Typically, I'm maxed out or in hammer. Old style chuck, hold the chuck, spin the drill in reverse, chuck opens up. It'll take a round bit, a hex bit like this. It doesn't matter. That chuck doesn't know any different. It goes in, it's solid. I want to undo it. I just crack that, bend it back, or I put it in reverse and hold it. Opens up, I take it out. Everyone's familiar with these drills. Normal drill, great product, really like it. It's a hammer drill. It'll pretty much go into anything I want it to as long as it's a good bit. Okay, this is a little bit off topic, but we're going to talk about it anyways. This is an impact gun. Anybody who has modern drills that come in a combo, you got one of these, and if you're not using it, you're really missing out because these things are pretty cool. Now, the difference between this and a drill is it's got this kind of predetermined chuck that it's only going to take one type of bit. That's an impact bit. It's got that little nub on the end with the flat sides. It's a 1/4 inch. Put it in, it's locked in. Push with my index finger, I'm screwing in. Push it back, I'm bringing screws out. These are great. They just kind of whack, 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 whack. They hammer it in as it goes. Like I said, if you're not using one of these, you're really missing the boat because these are slick. Okay. Those are just the regular everyday ones that are in my box that I carry with me. Next one up is a Makita product. It's an SDS Plus. So this is just hammer drill or drill, but I bought it to hammer drill. Now the chuck on this is a little different. It's just a round opening and you depress the rubber chuck. So let me get a bit. So here's a bit. It's got a special end on it. This is SDS Plus. So it's kind of like the old spline drives, but 2 of the grooves have a bottom in them. 2 of them are continuous. So we grab the chuck, pull it back, put the bit in, and you gotta wobble these around, and it goes in. Now it's in there. I pull the trigger, it's going. Anytime I have any trouble with my 18 volt rigid, let's say I'm going into poured cement foundation or maybe a Portland or a rock. If somebody wants me to tap a hole in a rock for them, I've had that request, believe it or not. I've actually drilled a bubbling rock hole with my core bit. We won't talk about that because it wasn't much fun. This is like my rigid drill on steroids. Kind of like light thunder. That's what I call this tool, light thunder. When I need extra power, this will do it. Bits are anywhere from $7 and up. Average bits probably 10 or 12 bucks. Very cool tool. Happy I bought it. It was under $150, and when you need a tool just a little more oomph than your cordless, go to a cord. Don't be embarrassed to go to a cord. They are more powerful. Okay, that's the Makita. That's kind of the middle drill. Now when I'm drilling big holes, this is the guy I'm using. This is the Bosch RH540M. This is a rotary hammer drill. So the rotary hammer will put in core bits like this. So this goes through, you can see it. There's the guide pin and the core bit. This drills core holes 2 5/8 inches through. So this is the perfect core bit for doing furnace vents when they're 2 inches. a 2-inch vent interior diameter. By the time you add the wall thickness of that pipe, which is just a little less than a quarter, you're bang on. You have a little bit of wobble room, and one bead of silicone is going to seal you up real nice on the outside. My recommendations for any 2-inch venting with 636 system pipe or even ABS, 2 5/8 core bit. That's your ticket. That's the sweet spot. This drill is also capable of, when I flip it over to here, you'll see there's a switch. I can also use this as a chipping hammer. I wouldn't quite call it a jackhammer, but it's damn close. This is my Diablo bit. I'll demonstrate how they go in. Same thing as the SDS Plus. This is just called the Max because it's 3 or 4 times bigger. This is the maximum size pin for this application you can do. So again, you pull back on the chuck, insert that spline shaft, and you just turn it until you hit the sweet spot. There it is. Awesome tool. So when I'm going through a block foundation, I'm putting vent holes in. It's Friday afternoon, about 2 or 3 o'clock. God darn it, I just hit the webbing on the brick, and now my hole wants to go to either side because I'm right onto the webbing of the brick. Not a big deal. Instead of having to go get my mini sledge and my hand chisel, now I get the Diablo chisel and the Bosch gun. I'll make very short work of that. The only thing I have to be careful is I don't wreck the wall on the inside, but with the experience I have, I'm careful I don't do that. So this is 3 types of drills. Regular drill, SDS Plus, SDS Max. Great tools. Check out my next video. It's going to be demonstrations of all these, what they're capable of, what they will do, and what they will break. Please follow my videos, give me a thumbs up, drop a comment. What tools would you like to see me do next? I have a shop full of them, and we're going to do them all over time. So anyways, hope you all had a great Monday. Mine's kind of winding to an end, and I'm just messing around in the shop. See you next time. Have a great day.